Hello there everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of Dragon Mania Legends Reborn. So because we logged in for day 2, obviously we have unlocked the Bee Dragon. There is a starter pack that we could buy if we want, but I am not very interested in that. Like I said, this whole playthrough of the Android version of the game is going to be completely payment free, so we won't be buying any gems or any other stuff. And our upgrade has finished on our Lava Dragon. Go away, ad. So he has an upgrade on both his earth and his fire attack, but since he is a dual element dragon, that is the only upgrades I am ever going to do on another dual element dragon ever. From now on, I am going to be trying to breed epics after we upgrade our dragons to level 10. That is going to be the end of 2 element dragons in our team. We are just going to go straight for some epic dragons, use them instead, and it is going to be a lot easier for us to progress in the map then. And obviously, because the Playday event was on at the time, we've got all of these presents to collect, all of the other little quests to do as well, because my goal was to unlock the Felted Dragon on this account. Not that I'm really going to use it on the team, because we can't level him up very far, but there we go, toughen them up, claim that, and we can get some more stuff for the Playday event as well, by feeding them still. So we've got... literally, feeding dragons is the only other thing we have to do, and catching creatures. So, does anyone else here need a level up? We can't actually feed Dare, who is our main team member at the moment, and maybe we should just feed him a couple of times. You know, that's good enough. We don't have a lot of food, but when we do our map fights, we get a lot of gold and a lot of food. And honestly, with a day and 6 hours left, we have more than enough time to unlock that Felted Dragon. I guess you'll see how I did in a couple episodes' time or so. But for now, we will put our food in here. And since last episode, I really haven't done much, just put our Lava Dragon into the Academy for the upgrades, and that is pretty much it. Bring a dual element dragon to the battle at Corsica's Crossroads. You know, we can do that. We've got a level 7, a level 8, and a level 4, and our dragons are actually much stronger than theirs, because ours are super effective, but I will change that fire dragon out, obviously. And if we attack the 3rd dragon here, then we are going to take him out before he gets a chance to attack us, and that's the main thing in this game. You can reduce the amount of damage you take by quite a lot if you focus and prioritize correctly, not correctly. What? So that is the main thing that you're going to see me doing, especially at lower levels, because if you can just take out a dragon in one cycle, then obviously you're going to take out, well, you're going to take much less damage than you would otherwise. Like, just there, if I leave this Regal Dragon alive here, instead of attacking him with the Smoke Dragon, obviously he's going to take out our Lava Dragon. And we're only going to get 2 stars on this fight. Whereas if we'd prioritized the Regal, there's a chance that the other one would have missed anyway. There was more of a chance of the other dragon not taking us out, because he's not as strong as the Epic. So that was an example of prioritizing incorrectly. Always prioritize the Epics, the Rares and Epics before the Commons, and always try and take out the biggest threats first, because obviously you can play this game literally brain dead, but when you're trying to progress in the map, especially early on, if you prioritize, like the middle one right here, I knew we could take him out, so now we won't take damage from him, and we're only left with a common ice dragon who isn't as strong as the Epic. So, very good for us there. It looks like our Lava Dragon's still going to get taken out in this fight, unfortunately, because he's weak to wind, which every single one of these enemy dragons seem to have. So, for now, we will just have to do these fights, and we'll come back and do them and get 3 stars on them, because the sooner we do that, the more food, the more gold we're going to get. But for now, just progressing in the map is the most important thing, because the further on you progress, the more food and gold you get in general. So, it is important that you just do as many fights as you can. So, that's another reason why it's just so important to keep coming back as soon as your energy comes back, just so you can go as far as physically possible. And now we do have an Atlas boss fight that we could try and take on. Honestly, I don't think our team is ready for that yet. He does have water, so he'd be super effective against any of our fire-type dragons. And mostly with the boss fights, you just have to hope that they're gonna miss. And, oh gosh, I forget that we have to do training manually every time. Oh my god. Swipe on the screen to shoot. It is very weird doing this on a mobile device, because obviously I'm used to using mouse to do this, so using my finger is very weird. It's a lot stickier and, like, sweatier doing it this way. But at this level, the training only takes like 2 seconds, so it's not that bad. But the higher you level your dragons, the longer the training takes. Ugh, takes forever. Defeat a dragon by dealing the final blow with Dragon Fury and upgrade a farm to level 2. Well, I've put all my food in now. You could have told me this like 4 minutes ago, jeez. But we'll have to do this quest as soon as we can. But this Dragon Fury quest, it wants us to do that, so we'll have to think about it logically. Again, I'm trying to prioritize doing these quests on the side because you can see they're giving us so much gold in that. And we actually have a blue map fight for us to try out here. So maybe we could get our Dragon Fury while we do this fight right here. I mean, the blue map fights, honestly, are going to be quite tough at the moment because they mostly have dragons that we're weak to. So, we're either gonna, like, two-shot them, or they're gonna two-shot us. There's, like, no in-between at the moment, but, you know, the more of these blue map fights we do, the more scrolls we're gonna get, the more upgrades we can do, so I do suggest doing the blue map fights as soon as they start popping up as well. Very, very good to, get as many of these as you can out of the way, but, yeah, it looks like we can't get our Dragon Fury off of this quest, because they just die too quickly. But that will be one of the things that I'm trying to prioritize to do. So, you know, things to learn from this episode. Do not upgrade your dual element dragons past level 10 if you can help it. Immediately start trying to breed epics. That's what I am going to be doing. I am going to be going for the agave dragon, so we'll see how lucky I get and how quickly we can get that. And don't waste your scrolls on dual element dragons. Only use your scrolls on your epic dragons, because otherwise you're just wasting resources for the sake of it. And very soon we are going to unlock the plant dragons, so that is going to be a big changing point, because then we can start breeding for the epics that I want. So, you know, we can't take on the dungeon yet, unfortunately, because we have to beat the Bob first, but, you know, for now, I think our progress is going pretty well. This guy we can't really upgrade, and again, max is going to be level 10 on our lava and any other dual element dragon that we have. So, you know, next time, I don't know, you'll probably see me hatching the plant dragon and some other stuff next time, honestly, and maybe see me win the felted dragon. You never know. But, you know, for now, there's a lot of stuff I still want to show you guys. I hope you're learning what I'm going to be doing and sort of learning the path that I'm going to be taking. So I hope to join you next time as well, and until next time, I will see you then.